Oh, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for.
Well, listen, hopefully you can help me get to the bottom of this here. Hold on one second, please.
Sure.
All right, can you hear me?
I can.
All right, great.
Or just put in some headphones or a mic.
You just trying what?
Did you just change mics? Because suddenly...
Yeah, I did. I went to a headset
clear.
for now. So.
Nice. Sounds good.
All right, so I emailed you a whole bunch of stuff there.
Yep.
And then we can...
Took a look. I have one primary question for you that might be the reason why your results have gone down is, are you targeting the same people all the time?
Yeah, and that was a whole that's part of our conversation today, is that and the answer is yes, and maybe I don't know enough to try to target different people or what to do with these lists. I mean, the answer is probably yeah, and that's hopefully we can figure out or get to the bottom of how to change that. So
okay, I mean that's very normal when you're doing anything in a specific location. I mean, naturally you're going to want to try to reach the people who are nearby and they have the possibility to come to your event.
Right.
Am I correct in understanding that most of the ads you have run have been for this kind of event that's at a library, at least I think I saw?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, library, my office, whatever works. I mean, I tried it here at my office. It did well, but then I figured it probably a much more neutral site would be a better venue to hold it at. So.
But it did well, so I'm just curious. Did it do better at a neutral site?
It was a room issue here. I mean, in terms of my office is not all that big, so to pack 25 or 30 people in here. First time I did it at my office, I couldn't. People were like, there was no more room. I mean, people were standing, and so I figured if I'm going to do these things, and I want to push this many people into my office, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to do more events, smaller. I'd rather do bigger events less often. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. So then how often are you doing this event?
Well, I do it about every other week. And I also have a talk about different ads and stuff like that. But, yeah, we're doing it every other week. I stopped towards the middle of, towards the end of August. Where are you located? What part of the country?
Well, I'm from Philadelphia, but I live in Argentina.
And where?
Argentina.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. The magic of the internet.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't care. The guy who does my website is from Australia. So, I mean,
cool.
it's irrelevant. Yeah, no, I didn't know. I'm sure there's a story behind moving to Argentina.
Yeah, it's kind of the typical, I just didn't want to get a real job kind of thing. And then I just stayed for a long time.
So I did, I realize that, especially with my chiropractic practice, it's like ebbs and flows. Like the end of the summer here, I mean, I'm in New Jersey, so the second half of the summer, August in particular, people are checked out. They're vacationing and doing everything. So after Labor Day, everybody comes back to their senses till the beginning of December, and then everybody goes into holiday mode. And so it's pointless for me to dump a lot of money into programs where I realize that the attendance is going to be overshadowed by other things.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. All right. Can you share your screen with me so we can kind of take a look at what's been happening? I'm recording this, so it'll record your screen, and then I'll just be able to upload this to Dropbox.
That'd be great. Share screen. Share screens. Yep.
It was funny to see, what your workshop is about. Now, I know it's not quite the same thing, but in my family, we have hyperparathyroidism.
Yeah.
So I thought...
Same deal. I mean, it's...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, what I do is I practice functional medicine. Mm-hmm. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
I got involved with functional medicine a number of years ago, and it's sort of an extension of what I do chiropractically, because chiropractic has to do with the causes of disease and prevention, and this has a lot more to do with I'm on the phone. This has to do with causes of disease too, from a nutritional lifestyle standpoint for chronic disease. So I do a lot of diabetes work and autoimmune work and you name it, fertility work, and it's pretty cool to be able to take somebody who's had a disease and maybe been in medicine their entire, decades potentially, and do more in a month or two than all the people have come before me.
Wow.
And it's not that I'm smarter, because I'm clearly, some brilliant people, but I just ask the one question that most people don't ask, and that is why. You know what I mean? If you can't control your blood sugar, why? If you have an autoimmune disease, why is your body destroying itself? And they come up with plans to work with people and heal their body and stuff like that, and most of the time it works out fabulously. So
cool. So then, do you ever do ads or do you ever do workshops around those different topics, or is it specific?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
So what I've done was, and the reason I've been spending, so these are some examples of, I don't know if I opened it. These are some of the ads I've done, okay? Like this is some of the ad I've ran on something like this on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, Facebook doesn't like that picture because there's so many rules that they have, it drives me crazy. Mm-hmm. Because of this woman, and she's accentuating some body part or something like that.
Right.
So I generally do something like this. Mm-hmm. Okay? I've been playing around with it, and like I said, over time, this has been working well, meaning that for 6 months, I was killing it. I mean, I was doing, I'd spend $1,000 and get 100 more signups and 30 or 40 people at an event, and that's a third of what it was. So, is it my advertising? Is it like you said, targeting the same people? I mean, and the reason I've been doing a lot of thyroid work is because it seems to be the hottest topic right now.
Got it.
Because obviously women are more in touch with men when it comes to their bodies and their health, so they care more. And generally, unfortunately, the average age of a patient who has a thyroid is more internet savvy, because they usually, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Most diabetics are older,
Right.
So they're maybe not as, Facebook friendly or whatever it is. So I was just going for, it seems to be the hottest topic right now, or an easy one, so that's why I'm spending more time.
Okay.
Listen, I love talking on everything. But
Yeah, all right, cool. Now, I was just curious about that. So let's actually go into your Facebook account. We'll go into the Ads Manager and take a look at the stats of your last campaign.
yeah, and that's one of the questions I have down for you is statistics. Like, because when I watch your videos online, you're like statistics, and you have to track them, and that's something I'm not very good at. So.
Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, you have some limitations by using Eventbrite. Like you mentioned retargeting in your email. You won't be able to do that.
I wanted to show you this too. That's another one. All right, and we'll get to that. We'll get to the retargeting in a second.
Okay.
But I'm using a. Have you ever heard of a plugin called Retarget Engine?
No.
Okay, I'll show it to you right now. All right, Retarget Engine. You can see it right here, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So what I do is I basically have this plugin, this app here, Retarget Engine, and what I can do is what you do is for stuff, and the reason I put this is Eventbrite, you can't put the pixel in on their site. I already called them, you can't do it.
Right.
So I tried to find a workaround. So with this plugin, what you do is you put the Eventbrite site here, and the pixel, this is my Facebook pixel here. Mm-hmm. And then what you do is when you advertise, you use this link right here.
Oh, so it's a redirect, essentially.
Yeah, so what happens is it hits this one here, Thyroid Workshop. It goes through my WordPress site here, and then ultimately ends up here. But when it goes through, I pixel them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like that looks like a great solution. However,
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook could ding you on that. If Facebook gets wind of this plugin, which they undoubtedly will, they will shut it down, and they will possibly shut you down as an advertiser. Yeah, they don't like this black hat stuff, which it should be totally normal. But there are definitely some options to do this, to put like conversion tracking on somebody else's site through similar methods, but oftentimes they just get shut down and the advertisers can lose access to their account.
Okay.
So, I mean, my question for you is, how come you're not just driving traffic to your own website?
Well, because are you familiar with a guy named Matt Loop?
I am not.
Okay. He's a chiropractor, but he's also a social media guy.
Okay.
And I work with him, and he has he's chiropractic. I'm sure he has a bunch of other people, but a lot of his clients are chiropractors. So we share ideas and everything. And anyway, the doctors that do functional medicine they found out that Eventbrite seems to pull better in terms of attendance.
Cool.
Because you are actually, people get they get a physical ticket they can print out and that type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. It also, it has its own like social. People know of it, and it feels a little more like a real event versus just like, hey, come to this.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that. So, all right. So do me a favor. On the right, underneath where the little Skype box is, there's a button that says Columns Performance.
Yep.
Click that and select Performance and Clicks. All right, scroll all the way to the right for me. Okay. So you have a Sorry.
These are the ads I ran last. These are the ads I just did for the last workshop. These 3 ads right here.
Yeah. So you're saying you got all these link clicks, but then...
Well, no, what happens is this ad here, believe it or not, is see how it has 100,000 people or something like that, 83,000 people?
Yes.
This is an ad that I ran previously. I just wanted...
all right.
But these, I think this is a brand new one that I just ran here.
Well, we can actually look at just the most recent results if you change the date. So right now, under the Skype box, if you scoot that to the left a little, there's this little more, because the button is right underneath where the Skype thing is. So move it to the left. There we go. So instead of last 30 days, show me just the time that you ran that campaign. Do you remember?
It's like probably from here.
Okay, so actually that one you have to choose on the calendar on the left.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you have to change
it's October.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, we did today. I did it there, so I'm going to say here to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you have a lot of clicks. I can see that. A great click-through rate for all of them except for the post. That's
and by the way, I canceled that after watching your video there. So.
Okay. So.
No, is this good? Where it says click, is 3%, 2.5%? Is that good?
Yeah, it's actually really good, Robert. So that's why I'm a little it is perplexing why. Like, people are obviously showing an interest. Can you click on the Thyroid Workshop, the one at the very top? Click on that campaign for me.
Here?
Yeah. And now, above the ad set name, it says ad sets in this campaign. Click on that and just show me ads in this campaign. Alrighty. So now click on I want to actually see the preview for that ad. So I think you have to click, there.
How about you want to see what it looks like?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I do want to see.
No, is that what you want to see?
No, that's what I want to see, but I was actually going to do it a different way. But this is a great way, too. Awesome. Okay.
Right, so there's the ad there.
Yeah. A free workshop addressing the cause of hypothyroidism. So if this is getting so many clicks... wait a second. All right, hold on. Oh, Instagram. Interesting. Oh, no, not on Instagram. So it's an audience network, mobile news feed, desktop right column. And scroll down, not on the ad, but like if you could, there we go. What about, oh, scroll up for me. Sorry. Okay, so desktop newsfeed. All right, so that gives me a little bit of insight. All right, so there's obviously interest. There's obviously significant interest. So close that. You can close that.
And here's the thing that I'm sort of like, I don't want to say perplexed about, is that my cost per click is, you know, it's not like I understand from Facebook that at some point if your cost per click goes up, it's always been in like 20-something cents. So there's still a lot of interest. It's just not converting.
It's not converting. That's definitely clear. So now let me, next to the performance and clicks button that you chose a second ago, there's the breakdown button. Yeah, go to breakdown and choose placement. Actually, just placement, not placement in device, because we're going to get too much data. There we go. All right. So let's see where these clicks actually are. Newsfeed on mobile device. Okay, that's good. So what I'm looking at the results column.
Okay.
So now you can see that the majority of your ads, you can also see it in the reach column, the majority of your ads were reaching people on mobile. So what I want to do is look at your Eventbrite page on mobile. Give me 1 second. I have to grab my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, the other question for you, I'm going to pull that up in 1 second. But my other question for you is, so this says the number of website clicks, but does Eventbrite give you similar stats about how many views you got?
I don't know. And honestly, I haven't looked.
I bet you they do.
All right, so here's the last one that just did.
Dashboard. Okay, so look. So, all right, you've got tickets. You should have...
Analyze.
Yeah, let's go to analytics.
Manage attending. Click here.
Analytics beta, yeah. Okay. So it says information on sales at the top of the blue thing. Click on sales. A little,
okay.
right there.
That's it.
Oh, come on. All right, scroll down for me. Sales. It's all about sales. What about if you hit quantity of tickets sold over time, which is right below the graph? Oh, sorry, just like literally in the before the next box, yeah. No, it's all sales. Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if you want, I can find out, and without spending a whole lot of time here,
okay. Well, what I want to know is it possible that people are clicking, but there's something happening with that redirect, and it's not actually getting you all those people to the page? That would be what I would investigate.
All right, I tried the click. I've tried the the link, and it works fine. I've tried it from different computers.
I'm sure the link works fine, but then that would be. It is hard to say why. Okay, let me get the URL. Can you put it into Skype, the redirect one, the one that's from your website and it website/r/ and I will check this out on my phone.
Email. Where do I? Is it there? No.
It's this little chat box that's next to. Just there you go. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
All right, I'm opening that up. I mean, I assume Eventbrite has mobile responsive pages.
Right.
But okay, yeah, it's mobile responsive. Ticket sales have ended. Your questions like, should you attend this? Okay, no, it's definitely not formatted perfectly.
What isn't?
Your event page on mobile. So
Okay.
the video, I don't see the video.
It doesn't pop up? Mm-mm. All right, so I mean that may be something because if majority of my people are coming from video and it doesn't load right on this page, then obviously.
Well, no, if they're coming from mobile, yeah.
Right.
The other thing I would say is that especially for a page that's on mobile, the text is very long.
What?
Just because on a desktop you can kind of skim things
Right.
a little bit better. Yeah, scroll down.
Okay, this one here. Oops.
You can go to preview. There we go.
Yeah. All right, so here it is.
Yeah. So right, so that red isn't there. Those bullet points aren't, or those arrows aren't there.
Oh no! Wait, well, I'm sorry. This is an old one. I
Oh, okay.
apologize.
All right. Cool.
All right, so it's going to be this. This is the no. What am I doing here? It's this one right here. This is the one I just did.
Okay.
Let's just add up here. All right, so this is the one I just did.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the video isn't there. There's no red. There is sort of this kind of. While I understand it, looking at the desktop version, I don't understand why there's these font differences on the because it's something about the formatting. So scroll down for me where you are. Yeah, for what you will discover, I would always use bullet points or create bullet points with double dashes or things like that because it is just kind of hard to read. I would maybe put some bold certain phrases because a lot of people skim,
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
So I wonder if something changed and you were just getting more desktop views before, and I mean with the rise of mobile and mobile advertising, because most of my clients, their ads naturally show on mobile as well.
Right.
If something changed around that.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I can certainly work on this. I mean, I can clean it up and go look at some previous ads from February, from the spring when it was doing much better.
Okay, there were a couple things. One is definitely the landing page. Something about it used to convert and isn't, and by landing page I mean your event page.
Right.
Something about it used to convert and it doesn't anymore. Now, the question is, did it used to convert on desktop? Did it used to, was it just brand new to people and now they've seen it?
Well, that's
the
what
weird
I
thing
thought.
is people keep clicking though. If they
Right.
were getting tired of seeing it because you were always targeting the same people, then they
Wouldn't click, right?
Yeah, but so there's this thing. Your ad kind of your ad sort of talks about a thyroid workshop, but then your landing page actually says you may not have a thyroid condition at all. So
Most people don't.
Okay, no, I totally understand,
Yeah.
but there is a disconnect between what people are expecting when they click on the ad and what they get.
I got it.
But again, this used to work for you. So that's why, this is tricky because you had something that was really killing it and now...
Well, if I go to Eventbrite and I go to, let's say, an ad from... I don't know if I can do this without getting too crazy here. Let's say March. Mm-hmm. I had here's 84 people.
Great.
Okay. Preview. Now I think this was different, and I added some stuff. Okay. All right. So
here's the number one way to reverse thyroid disease.
I didn't have the video here.
Okay. Also, that headline is killer. It's so,
I know, but here's
really
the thing.
great.
There's another one of my questions is I wanted this headline, but Facebook was giving me such a hard time about getting my ads approved that somebody said it may be that now does Facebook actually one of their criteria. Is it on their landing page as well? I mean, do they look at my landing page?
Sometimes, yeah. I think if your account gets flagged, as yours might be because of like your images, then sometimes yes, they look. But you know what you could do is.
Because listen, I like this headline. It's much more shocking. And if you go down here, I do have bullets and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the bullet. Yeah, first of all, all the text is the same size on this page, and it just has more consistency. Also, another thing is if people are like, let's say people are waiting for the bus or for a checkout at the supermarket, they're scrolling through Facebook, and they're going. They see a landing page with a video on it. Chances are they're not watching the video because they're not connected to Wi-Fi. And they are not going to use
so the video's
data.
A waste of time.
No, I mean, it's not a waste of time, but it's like what I have found is that landing pages with videos don't convert very well, especially not on mobile. Lots of people have found the opposite. People swear by video. But it looks to me like this page, that doesn't have a video, it's a little clearer. It's not.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, this is certainly something I changed.
Can I?
And again, I changed the headline. I changed the headline to this one,
right?
Because whatever it was, because that headline that you had here, I forget what it is. This one here, this headline here, because I thought I was getting flagged on Facebook. I mean, it's maddening. It's I've had ads that have run, and then all of a sudden they stop approving them.
Yeah, I know. It's insane.
And I'm like, I've used this ad 20 times. So then I'm like, is it my landing page is not being,
Okay, chances are the problem was your ad, not your landing page.
Right.
If you had that ad copy, like the number one reason, that's not going to get through.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think this is going to get through here?
No, as a landing page, yes, but not if you use that in your ad copy.
But I don't do that. Okay. I realize that. I just have free thyroid workshop.
So that really always? So
here, this is the same ad. Where can I preview? Can I show you the post?
Let's go. Let's do something. I wanna see if I can find these ads that they disapproved, which you can do kind of easily. If you go to your account, Robert White, at the very top, click on the little link that says your name. Oh no, sorry, over to the left, all the way over to the left. Account Robert White, down a little bit. Oh, you can go back. Not through there. Underneath Manage Ads.
Hold on. Okay.
There, it says Account Robert White. Yeah. So now, what I want you to do is filters. Top right. It just got covered by that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Filters. Hover over delivery. And
click it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to open something up. Not approved. Go to not approved, and now.
See, this one I didn't have anything approved.
Oh, but check it. Yeah, no. I want to see it from back in the day.
Oh.
So let's. I would love for you to be able to use that headline. So I want to make sure that I'm not telling you to use a landing page that's then going to get you disapproved. That might just be a test you want to
All right,
make.
I can play around.
All right, good. Yeah, cool. The only problem is now when ads are getting disapproved. When was the last time you had one disapproved?
I'm not sure.
Been a while.
Yeah, because again, the same ad is. I'm almost at a point now where I'm like, and it's part of the reason I've been searching and I found you is, it's so, like, listen, in the spring, I used the same setup. I didn't change anything. I used to just restart the ad and run it and have results. So I didn't change anything. And then sometimes, like I said, when I change some pictures and I'd go to, let's say, something more along like, and I used to, believe it or not, I used to be able to use this one.
Sure, yeah. No, it's just
and
gotten really hard recently.
Huh?
Yeah, they've changed. There is a difference now.
So then I have to go, and now you can't use a woman, or so I use this one. Seems to be okay now. It's maddening, especially when I got I don't run these like some people market all the time, and it's not a big deal. But when I have a deadline,
Yep.
and I'm trying to get things up and running for an event, and all of a sudden they say no. In the past, it worked fine, and sometimes you don't hear back from them for a while. I'm like, days are clicking away here. I want to start advertising for this thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes me days. So I'm like, I don't know where to go.
No, I hear you. I definitely do. I mean, it sounds like you found an image that's getting through and at least is grabbing people's attention. If for any reason that image starts getting, blocked, what I would do is I would just choose one of these images from a site like Unsplash, which has these just beautiful sceneries and blah, 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 with just like a person sort of in the background, and just put...
What's the name of the site?
Unsplash.com.
Okay.
And it's just, I mean, these are the ads I see all the time, that the image has almost nothing to do. But it's a nice image. It's a well-designed image. And all you do is put free thyroid workshop on top of it, and boom. That's
okay.
like in the worst case scenario.
All right. Well, so basically what you see here is that obviously I've changed the landing page. You think that's probably part of the reason why my conversions are down, is because of the Eventbrite page changes I made?
I think that's part of it. I also think that just the page itself, I mean, there's something about this mobile stuff. What I would try is, just targeting people on desktop, not necessarily on mobile.
Okay.
That's another test you could run, just like...
Same ad, except it's desktop, and same ad mobile. But wouldn't it be better?
Not even on mobile, because you know that you're getting clicks on mobile. You have already got that data. So the other data is, what happens when people only click from desktop?
I gotcha.
What's your cost per click? Well, it might be higher, but you might get a lot more signups, something like that,
gotcha.
So let's also talk about conversion tracking, because you can set up conversion tracking with Eventbrite. So let's do it.
Okay.
So go to Tools at the top.
Of what, Eventbrite?
No, sorry, right here in Facebook.
Okay.
Tools, it's next to, above there. There we go. Tools, Pixels. Click on, right now it says Facebook Pixel, but to the right of it says Conversion Tracking Pixel Old. This is just the simplest way to do it. Okay, you have Thyroid Workshop Pixel. You already have it. You just haven't put it anywhere, or not.
Well, I put it on my redirect page.
No. It's got to be on the Eventbrite page.
But you can't. I called Eventbrite and they said you couldn't put it.
No, you can't put custom. You can't put the retargeting pixel, but you can, because I did it recently. You can put a conversion tracking pixel. So hover over. Yeah, there's a little gear. Yeah, click that. View code. Just click on that code. It'll copy all of it. There we go. Now go to your the back end of the page that you want to use. So I don't know if you want to use this now or a different page.
Well, I'm going to redo it. Just show me how to do it.
Okay, sure. Right. So you need to be able to edit it.
All right. So there's no live events. So just go to manage it?
This will be the same. Yeah, manage, I guess. You can go to any of these pages and I'll show you where. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So scroll down to tracking. Try tracking links. No, that's not it. Hold on, I just wrote, not just, but let me, because I wrote a blog post about this and I haven't done it since then, so I want to find easily. Claire Pels. Here we go. Eventbrite. Okay, so, all right, I see where it is. Let me go back to your page, order confirmation. Here we go. All right, so scroll up for me. Go to order confirmation. And scroll down. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Do me a favor, paste that code in the Skype for me because I have to pull a little bit of it out for you. Alrighty.
So the difference between a targeting pixel and a conversion pixel, obviously, one cookies the person so they get my ads again.
Yep.
And this one just tracks.
It just sends Facebook the info about who signed up. Not who,
Okay.
but somebody. Somebody signed up.
Yeah,
as
so
a
you can
result.
see, right, the number of people, right?
Yeah. All right, I'm just looking for the code to pull. Okay. CRC. Event ID. Sorry, go back to Facebook. This looks like a different kind of...
The what?
Go back to Facebook, to that page where you grabbed the code. Yeah. View code. Scroll down for me.
You mean here?
Yep. Ah, okay. It's this one thing at the very bottom. It starts with image. IMG.
Right here?
Yeah, grab all that.
Just this little bit?
Yeah. Copy?
Yep. Send it to you?
No, that's actually
No.
it. That's the piece I was looking for. I'm not sure why I
Okay.
couldn't see it on Skype. So now go to that Eventbrite page.
What the hell did I
So
do with that?
where...
All right, let's just say here. Okay. All right.
Order confirmation.
Yeah.
And then in the message for order confirmation page, like people aren't going to be able to see this, but it's a bit of code. So just hit paste. And now just delete the no script part that you've got right at the end, that one.
So the arrows too?
Arrows too. Just there. That's it. And that should be delete. And that'll be it. So here's what we're going to do to test that. Hit save at the bottom.
Well, this is an old.
Oh,
this is
it's
an old one.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
All right. So, but just so that you know, basically what you need is the part that starts at IMG, image.
Okay.
And then it goes to the end of the width.
Okay. So they can't see this.
They can't see this.
Okay.
I mean, there should
So
be...
I should put this now. What does this information do?
This tells Facebook that somebody landed on your confirmation page. And so when you set up your ads to track website conversions, then this sends the data. So instead of website clicks, your campaigns will be optimized for people for signups, not for clicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
This is sort of
Okay.
another.
So when people get to
animal.
this page, I'm going to get a confirmation.
No, it'll be in your reports. The data gets sent to Facebook and then it shows up in your reports.
Right, but in order to get to this page, they obviously have to be.
Yeah, they have to sign up.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. So let's do this. Go over to your ads manager.
Am I done with this?
Yes, you're done. Can you take me back to that campaign? Just any of them. Just show me the ad.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
Oh, yep. All right, we can look at this one. Here?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, it doesn't matter which, because I'm just showing you how it's done. Oh, shoot. Oh, you probably still have the filter on.
Well, no, I don't know. Maybe I think it's off here for some reason. You want me to try a different one or?
Yeah, do one that had website clicks. Any of the website clicks one.
How about this one?
Yeah, that works. Okay.
Here?
Yep. Okay, what's going on Facebook?
Here, yeah. Oh, let me go over here. Do you miss America?
Sometimes. I was just there recently and I really enjoyed it.
Okay, let's go back over to here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, and where do I want to go?
I'd like to see you edit that ad again. So we need to get to that level. I think, yeah, you have to click there first. No, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe. No, maybe you're right. Okay, yeah, edit the ad. Now, scroll down for me, all the way down. Conversion, there should be something at the bottom, conversion tracking.
Right.
Choose a conversion tracking pixel.
Okay.
Choose a pixel. A thyroid workshop. Yep. So now save and close. And if you were going to run this again, this would start tracking your conversions. So the number of signups you get should be reflected. And what you would have to do is right now, there's no column that's showing you that data, but you'd have to go into columns performance. Over to the right and bottom.
Right here.
Yeah, columns performance, customize columns.
Okay.
And then start writing registrations in the little search box. And then registrations conversion pixel.
Registration, right here.
Yep, so just click that and then hit apply. So right now, because you weren't tracking any conversions, it doesn't give you any data. But in the future, when you have...
Because here's the thing, I have another one next week that I want to. I've been waiting to start the ad because I've been waiting to talk to you. You know what I mean? So, okay. So I'm going to do this probably tonight or tomorrow morning. So.
Okay. Last thing I want to look at. So then things to do are update your landing page.
Yep.
Well, you've just added the conversion pixel, so that's already done. And let me look at one more thing. Go to breakdown, which is next to columns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go to age. Did you only show this to women?
Yes, I did. And
all right,
yeah.
That's okay. So just do age. We don't need gender since we already know what gender. Okay, so this gives you an idea of the breakdown of your clicks. Now, do you find that you get better like turnout from a certain age group or more patients?
I would say younger patients are less like a 34, like here, 35 to 44, and these are, obviously the younger you are, it's less, people are less motivated.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Because listen, I remember when I was 20s, I did whatever I wanted, didn't care because there was no you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But as you get older, you become, more conscious and that type of thing.
So the people that end up becoming your patients from a thyroid workshop, for example, what age group are they in?
It's all over. I mean,
really?
I have,
okay.
But generally I would say it's definitely 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s probably not because, it's at some point, a lot of times, not all the time, but I would say it's, 30 to 60s. Too old, they my life's coming to an end. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want.
Mm-hmm. So based on that information, I wouldn't advertise to this whole age group.
Okay, so you would do probably...
If your patients typically, I'm not saying all of them because there are always outliers, but if we're talking about the majority of your patients are between 35 and 60, only target those age groups.
Right, exactly.
Because, look, you spent $92 on 65 and up-year-olds. That's,
right. Right. And, again, I'm not saying that they don't, but generally, okay. Yeah, all right, so I can definitely tweak that.
Yeah, just for when you're spending money on advertising, you want to go with you're most likely to become patients, yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to think if there is anything else. I would like to see your targeting.
What do you mean?
What is the makeup of your audience? So why don't you go to edit again?
Edit would be...
The little pencil that you clicked before to edit the ad.
Oh, over here?
No, up at the right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so ad set. Hit the pencil on the ad set. Oh, that's the ad.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Right. So ad set, yeah. Okay, so I mean, while you're there, you can change the age if you want. Okay, so it's just people who are located in Springfield.
And 35 miles.
So and 35 miles, and okay, no other. Yeah, so the thing is, you have a really big audience, but I guess with something like yours, you don't have any specific demographics, do you?
No, no.
Okay.
Well, listen, what I did was some ads. I had a whole bunch of like where it says interests.
Yeah.
I typed in. I have a whole bunch of stuff. Like I put thyroid and I put hypothyroid and weight loss and all the buzzwords that people would want to get. You know what I mean?
Right. Right, but so then there's also something like, and this is a little harder, more abstract, but when I'm sure you know your patients well, like do you find that these are women who probably watch Oprah or women who probably shop at Whole Foods? So those are other kind of interests that you could try. But the thing is, you're getting clicks. Like right now, the problem isn't your ad and it's not your audience. So because you're getting clicks.
Right. It's why aren't they like I said, when I used to do this type of ad, I'd had double to triple the number of signups. And I found out that my conversion is for every about 3 people who sign up, 1 shows up. There's, that seems to be about 30 to 40% of the people who sign. Because in Eventbrite, I have a whole bunch of emails that I send them, up to the event and the whole production that goes behind the scenes. So generally, it seems to be about that many.
Got it. Okay. Alrighty, so then it seems like you are pretty much ready to go. I would just switch out the URL. Well, reactivate that that Eventbrite page, and then switch out the URL and see if it gets through.
Now, listen, I'm glad we spent this time here, but I'm going to probably have to buy another hour of your time here.
Well, here's the thing: the day you booked, I opened up a different package. So if you want to spend more time with me, I will refund this session and give you one of the better package that has more hours. So it's like the same price as having 2. You get 3, I think.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, you let me know, and then I'll just.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, because listen, like I said, I have a whole list of, and I'm not saying we only touched about. Yeah. I had 7 questions with bullets, and we only got to 1 of them. Okay? I'm not saying this wasn't what I wanted to work on, but I got a whole bunch of other stuff I need to talk to you about. So
it's a whole thing. I know it's not just about one ad. It's about.
Oh my God! Because I have other advertising I'm having problems with. Where CLAI? So is this you here? Where I need to go?
Yeah, go to where. Yeah. So now that page that you booked on before is gone, and this is the. So basically, you did the 1 hour one, but the 3 hour one is 600 plus it's got. So today I mentioned all these things about conversion tracking, but you've got more details in that.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff,
that package too. So I would recommend getting the 3 or the 6 hours.
All right. So why don't we do this? How do you want to do this?
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to do it now, but whenever you want, just click here to book. It says the black button. Yeah.
Right.
So click there and then just choose. I think what you do is choose the 3 hour one.
Right here.
Yep.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll click this, and then you give me back this?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to see what your schedule's like, because I really want to talk to you again.
I have a lot more availability now. Before, when you booked before, I was coming back from the States, and that's always a few days where I'm just out of it.
I gotcha. All right, I'll do this as soon as we hang up, and then
when you're ready, because you might see... Oh, I'm doing okay, and maybe in 2 weeks you want to talk again, or maybe you want to talk again right away.
The reason I say that is because it's not just this.
Right, yeah, that's right.
There's all this other stuff, like different conditions I want to market to that I've been having problems to, and I wanted to talk to you about retargeting, and you build these lists, what do you do with them, and then bigger picture items other than that. So I got a lot of other things. I'm going to start doing this, and once I get up and running, in our next time here in a day or 2 or whatever it is, you can take a quick glimpse at it and see, and then we'll move on to the other stuff.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to do it right now. All right. I appreciate your time. Now, listen, are you going to, you said you taped this. Is it a video or is it audio?
It's video and audio. I can, what would you prefer?
What do you mean?
Because I can send you both if you like, both video and audio.
Yeah, if you can upload both of them, that'd be great.
No problem. So I'll upload that, and I'll have Gwen send that to you by tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Alrighty. Robert, this has been really fun because I've been listening to your accent, and it makes me think of home. So.
What accent?
What accent?
What, are you crazy?
Are you crazy? You've got such a, like, Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, but I'm not like from Brooklyn where
no, but it's also how
it's like,
you speak.
yo, Tony.
It's how you speak too, just like not just it's the words as well. So that's been fun.
What the enthusiasm behind our Northeast AAA personalities?
You could really be on like the talk radio that my parents listen to, like about sports. In fact, it kind of feels like I've been listening to that channel.
Are you a Phillies fan?
Well, I'm a Philadelphia fan, but I've never really gotten into it. It's hard to be a Philadelphia sports fan.
Yeah, well, first of all, you guys are. I'm not going to get into it, but you guys are a bunch of animals.
We're terrible.
It's the worst fans.
You mean the fans? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, listen. I just 1 second. I went down to see a baseball game with my wife. We went to, and I'm an Atlanta Braves fan because I went to school in Atlanta, and my wife had an Atlanta Braves hat on. And they were yelling at her and cursing at her.
Oh my God.
I'm like, give me a break. What?
That's terrible. Sorry about that. That is very true, though.
All right, I'll take no available appointments.
No, that's not possible.
You see it, right?
Okay, no, yeah, I see it. So let me check because it's possible I have the wrong link. Huh? Hold on. I literally just put this up, but
How did you get involved in this? Is this why you moved to Argentina?
No, I got a job doing on. Okay, it definitely says that. Is it possible?
I don't know.
Well, that's weird. All right, let me deal with that, and by tomorrow this should be done. No, Friday. Friday should have all day.
Well, it doesn't look like anything.
No,
here.
You're right. It doesn't. That's going to hurt my bottom line if people can't.
Right. How about you? Like, you could be losing business right now.
Exactly. And it says no. Something's wrong with Acuity. It says no appointments in November either. So something got to be wrong with the.
Or maybe you're that busy. Or maybe
you're
completely booked up till 2016.
If only.
Yeah. All right. I'll as soon as you fix your thing, you and I will speak again.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks.
Great to talk to you, Robert.
Bye.
Bye.